When the layoff was especially hard. Welcome back to Quick Talk with Kizzy. Some layoffs are difficult, others feel uniquely destabilizing. And if yours falls into that second category, it's important to name why. Let's talk about some situations where layoffs tend to hit harder than expected. One is being laid off later in your career. If you're over 50, you may be carrying concerns about age, relevance, or starting over. Those fears don't come from nowhere, but they also don't tell the full story. Experience still matters, judgment still matters, and many organizations actively seek people who bring perspective and steadiness. Your value didn't diminish because of timing. Another situation people struggle with is being laid off over Zoom or on camera. There's often no privacy, no space to process, and sometimes very little human connection. If that moment felt cold or surreal, that reaction makes sense. The method stripped away care, not your dignity. Some people are laid off almost immediately, on day one or shortly after starting. That experience can feel confusing and unfair, and often it is. Early layoffs are usually about decisions made before you ever arrived. Budgets change, strategies shift, and you're caught in the middle. That doesn't reflect your capability. Another thing that quietly makes layoffs harder is comparison. You may notice who still has a job, who moved on quickly, who seems unaffected. But comparison only shows outcomes, not context, not support, and not what it costs someone to get there. Your timeline does not need to match anyone else's. If your layoff felt especially painful, there's likely a reason. And acknowledging that doesn't mean you're stuck. It means you're being honest with yourself. This is Quick Talk with Kizzy, and in the final episode, we'll talk about what matters most after a layoff and how to move forward without rushing.